Welcome to World News by Denise Halandzovskyi. If you value clear, calm, and fact-based reporting on international developments with global impact, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your perspective. Today, we cover a major policy shift, a proposed arms sale to Taiwan supported by Donald Trump. This announcement reverberates through Washington, Beijing, and capitals across the Indo-Pacific. According to the latest public statements, Donald Trump has endorsed a new round of U.S. weapons sales to Taiwan, a self-governing island that sits at the center of one of the world's most sensitive geopolitical flashpoints. Taiwan's defense procurement has long included U.S. military equipment authorized under long-standing legal frameworks designed to help Taipei defend itself against coercion or aggression. However, the scale and nature of the weapons package now under consideration represents an expansion, both in scope and in strategic intent. While details are still emerging, analysts note that such sales could include advanced air defense systems, long-range precision weapons, and other capabilities aimed at strengthening Taiwan's deterrence posture. Proponents argue this will improve Taiwan's capacity to protect its own territory and airspace, making any potential adversary think twice before attempting aggressive action. For supporters of the move, it is framed as a necessary step in a world where strategic competition, particularly with China, has moved to the forefront of global concern. From this perspective, bolstering Taiwan's defenses is not only a matter of supporting a democratic partner, but also of maintaining regional stability in the face of rising military assertiveness. Critics, however, caution that such actions may escalate tensions with Beijing. China regards Taiwan as a breakaway province and has repeatedly stated that foreign arms sales to the island constitute interference in China's internal affairs. As a result, any major expansion of weapons transfers is likely to elicit a diplomatic and possibly economic or military response from Beijing. This dynamic places the United States at the intersection of two strategic imperatives: support for a democratic partner and managing a complex relationship with one of the world's most powerful states. The Trump-endorsed proposal thus heightens scrutiny of U.S. foreign policy priorities and raises questions about the balance between deterrence and escalation. The implications of this proposed sale extend well beyond the Taiwan Strait. In Washington, the move has sparked debate among lawmakers and foreign policy experts. Some argue it reinforces long-standing American commitments to partners under pressure, signaling resolve and credibility. Others worry that such sales could supplant diplomatic efforts and reduce incentives for negotiation or strategic restraint. In Beijing, the reaction has been predictably firm. Chinese authorities have repeatedly warned against external support for Taiwan, describing such actions as destabilizing and threatening to national sovereignty. Increased arms sales, particularly advanced systems, are likely to be viewed as provocative, potentially prompting military drills, economic leverage, or diplomatic retaliation. For regional actors in East and Southeast Asia, the announcement complicates an already delicate balance. Countries such as Japan, South Korea, Australia, and members of ASEAN watch US-China interactions closely, as shifts in security posture can influence alliance cohesion, trade flows, and defense planning. Critically, this development also highlights the evolving nature of global power competition. Taiwan is more than a flashpoint. It is at the center of technological competition, economic supply chains, and ideological narratives about democracy and authoritarianism. The island's semiconductor industry, in particular, is indispensable to the global tech ecosystem, adding economic dimensions to what might otherwise be a strictly security issue. From a military perspective, enhancing Taiwan's ability to deter aggression may reduce the risk of conflict by raising the cost of any offensive action. However, it could also harden positions on both sides, narrowing diplomatic space and increasing the risk of miscalculation. The international community, including NATO partners, ASEAN states, and Pacific democracies, will be watching closely. Their responses may range from expressions of support for peaceful security cooperation to calls for calm and renewed dialogue between Washington and Beijing. In this context, the Trump-endorsed proposal is not merely about weapons sales. It reflects a broader debate about how the United States and its partners manage strategic competition, defend allied interests, and avoid escalation in a world where the balance of power is increasingly contested. Thank you for watching this analysis on world news by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you found this breakdown helpful, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. Independent reporting helps us understand the forces shaping global security today. Stay informed and see you in the next update.